Scriptwriters play a vital part in the film industry and even media as a whole. They write out scripts for any given product. They are most known for their work in film and TV, as dialogue can be just as important as a shot. Scriptwriters also work closely with the director, so the script follows a plot. The script and sound will sometimes work in hand, so the dialogue will match a dramatic sound. However, screenwriting can take place along many other platforms, such as radio and video games. Scriptwriters average around 68,000 a year. Skills that scriptwriters usually require are excellent writing ability, creativity, and imagination. They also need a good idea of storytelling skills and understanding of dramatic structure, and a willingness to accept criticism and rejection from your work. You also need good presentation and networking skills. Scriptwriting in video games. A video game scriptwriter has a more of a job to do than just creating a story for their game, but explaining the environments, the characters, the details of different scenes, music, sound, event triggers, and any possible action that can lead on. A game scriptwriter will do more than a movie scriptwriter, because when you're writing for video games, a game player has a choice, has loads of different choices to make. You need to create flow charts to show these possibilities and these variables, and the player can place in that they can choose based on their play style, their actions. So you'll need to work on character development, a background, a story, environment, and even more.
Three, two, one, go.
No. Scriptwriting in radio. Scriptwriting in radio are usually kept in radio channels and are usually short and simple. They do not play as much as a big part as they do in TV and film, as the radio hosts do not necessarily follow it word for word. They're just given a debrief of what they need to cover. Even for a proper script, there are just keywords and topics that the channel has to cover. I've already said that, sorry. In radio dramas, scriptwriting is usually one of the most important aspects, as the quality of the script is essentially what is making the listener stay tuned. The scriptwriters they need to make sure their scripts work without the use of imagery and incorporate sounds. And it's fine that I'm stumbling because of this, I've got like 10 minutes of footage here. So this isn't even going to be cut out. Yeah, alright, now we're done. So I've got a script from Pulp Fiction. I've got version 1 and version 2. This is what scriptwriters tend to do. They've got an original script, and then maybe the producer will run it through some editors, and they'll make changes. So you can see how in the version 1, it's a bit more simple. It's like sort of faster pace. It's not as attention grabbing. In version 2, it's longer, but they've paced it down a bit just so it can sort of bring the audience in a bit. It kind of goes in on other details, sort of trails off a bit, but also whilst making the whole conversation a bit more realistic and interesting. So I've come out here to meet Louis Fernstein, a screenwriter who's made many films such as The Boy. I'm going to get a quick interview from him. Let's see what he has to say. Cut.
Recording.
Sorry. Okay. So thank you for having me here. I've heard you're a screenwriter for what's your most recent film, The Boy?
Yes.
Yeah. I haven't asked you anything yet.
I was just going to tell you where it came from and the idea.
Okay, yeah. So how did you get into the film, the screenwriting industry in film?
Well, I suppose.
Action.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, I had to find a new scriptwriter.
Film.
Thank you for being in my interview. So how did you get into the scriptwriting industry?
Well, like you're doing right now, I started off in media GCSE, but since my dad's before me was in the media industry.
So like a handout.
Yeah, so it was like that. So I just went on.
So what age did you start?
I started around about my mid-20s.
Okay.
So yeah, that was when I started.
That's when you became a scriptwriter.
Yeah, that was when I started.
What are some examples of what do you do? Give the audience an idea.
Specify.
So what do you cover in your job? What are you mainly doing? Who are you giving your scripts to?
Oh, okay, right. So yeah, I give my scripts to the producer, and he goes off and basically just allows and says, just analyses it,
Yeah.
sees what he can either improve or if it's good enough.
And you've come up great scripts such as The Boy. How do you start these scripts? How does it start? Is there a storyboard? Where do you come up with these?
Well, yeah, you mainly just start off with certain points of what your theme is and what that will lead on to, and then you just develop it over time.
Yeah. And same, I guess, with character development.
Yes. Yeah.
And okay, so we're running a bit short here. So finally, what advice can you give to the youth who want to become screenwriters?
Just keep at it. Don't stop. Like anybody else would say, just practice makes perfect, basically.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for being my interview.
Go.
I'm Joseph Stephenson, and this has been The Life of a Scriptwriter.